Hello everyone! In this video we're going to be talking about the health benefits of capsicums, or it's maybe called bell peppers or peppers.
Yes.
So my name's Petrina and this is...
Ronald!
Welcome to our Wellness Wednesday live here on Planet Wellness. If you're watching live, please say hello in the comments below. And it's hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay, even if you're watching the replay on YouTube. So over to you, Ronald.
Yes. So as Petrina said, we're going to talk about capsicums. Some people know as capsicums or peppers or bell peppers, or if you like this, it could come under the gradient of chili, but it's not hot, okay? Now, why we pick capsicums is because they are very much underestimated about how good they are, right? Capsicums take about probably 8 to 10 weeks to grow in summer. So they take quite a while, and they come in, from what I've seen, 40 odd years of experience, they come in 4 to 5 different, I say 5 different colors. So we've got the red color, we've got the orange-green combination, we've got the yellow-gold combination, the green combination. I've also seen a purple one, which is really, really tasty, purple. So why are they so good? Well, first of all, they're, especially this time of the year, they're full of vitamin C, right? So when you get vitamin C, like ascorbic acid, that's man-made. But when you get vitamin C complex, which is found in capsicums in large quantities, you can actually build a good immune system with eating capsicums on a regular basis. So at the end of it all, I'm going to give you a phenomenal recipe, phenomenal, that's going to help you to digest the food that you've eaten before, like a fish or chicken or meat, right? That'll be like a salad, but I'll show you, I'll explain you exactly how to do it at the end. Now, why are they so good? Vitamin C complex, number one, full of chlorophyll, all right? Chlorophyll, especially in the green capsicum, full of potassium, magnesium, zinc. It's got silica if it's grown in the right soil. It will have quite a few B complex vitamins, which is good for the energy and also for sleeping better and going to bed and going deep sleep when you eat capsicum at night time, especially about 6 o'clock onwards. They're also very, very good in fiber, right? And as you keep hearing me saying, fiber, you need 38 grams, an adult, 38 grams of fiber per day. And in one capsicum, you get about 5 grams.
And it's also very high in water content. Yes,
and it's very, exactly. And it's also very good for your kidneys. So lots of minerals, lots of vitamins, and lots of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the green part of most plants, right? Now, if something's green in plant form, like herbal form, or like mint, like oregano, if it's green, it's full of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is incredibly good for your liver and your kidneys, all right? So I'm going to take the capsicum one by one that I managed to get today. So the first one I'm going to show you is the red capsicum. And I'm doing this in order because this is an order of nutrition, okay? Now look at that. That's the red capsicum, okay? As you can see, it's quite a good size, right? Look at the size of my hands, okay? And look at the size of the capsicum. See, that's a red capsicum. That is the most nutritious of all the capsicums, the red one. And of course, the red one has got a lot of B complex vitamins, as I said before, but also a lot of beta carotene, which is excellent for the eyes. So you hang on to that one. The next one, which I can't show you because I didn't get it, the next one is the purple capsicum. The color purple usually contains zeaxanthin, lutein, which are very, very good ingredients and nutrients of high quality, high in antioxidant for the macula of the eye, the back of the eye, and for the health and vision of the eye. Because of my deep knowledge of what I know about eyes internally, externally, and what you eat with it, I've recommended significant types of formulas, which are the one I'm going to give you later, which when you eat on a regular basis, like 3 to 5 times a week, it'll keep your eyesight in great condition. Now, I'm 75 plus, still no glasses. I'm proving to myself, I'm proving to everybody else, that's what works. So I've shown you the red. I can't show you the purple, but remember, purple. Look for purple. There's some organic shops that will sell the purple more readily than the other ones. The normal supermarket ones, you get yellow, you get red, you get green, but very rarely get purple. But usually companies that have got an organic, a respected organic level, they will have a purple one. So the purple one's the next one. The next one after that is a very interesting one. Look at that. Look. It's a yellow one, orange, and green. See, orange and green. Now that is made like that. It's grown like that. So it doesn't all go on all orange or all green. It is a mixture of chlorophyll, the green, and the beta carotene, the orange. You see that? So there's third. Third, okay, nutrition-wise. Now, the next one after that is the absolute yellow. Can you see the difference? See, fully yellow, right?
So
compare
this
that.
Is the colored
This
one?
is orange and green, and this is yellow. So that is also very rich in beta carotene. Not as much as the red or the orange one, but still very less good. Yellow is a good color. Yellows are very rich in antioxidants. Finally, but not the least, this is the green capsicum. This is the bottom part of it, and that is the stem. When you buy it, very clever, look at the stem to see whether or not it's still quite like that. If it pulls like that, it's firm, that means the capsicum is only freshly picked, right? Now, how you work with a capsicum, you get a knife and you get a sharp knife and you take this out. You put a knife in there and you cut across it. And then inside, very important, inside you'll see like quite a lot of white flesh with seeds. For goodness sake, don't do what other people do. When you get the seeds, you crush the seeds or you crush the white and you mix it with your food, because seeds are life. Never ceases to amaze me, even on TV, suppose qualified chefs, they cut to the capsicum, they pull out all the green bits, they pull out all the seeds and the flesh that inside the capsicum, and they throw it out. My goodness, that's the seeds, right? And it tastes quite okay because it's full of C complex vitamins. Now, in addition to that, if you can't get capsicum because of the season, there are some good companies like this one. They actually that's a capsicum powder. Can you see the powder?
It's called paprika.
It's called paprika. See, the paprika is the common herbal term for all the capsicums put together, paprika. So if you can't you should always eat paprika or capsicum on a regular 3 to 5 times per week. Now, if you can't get the fresh capsicums, use this one, right? Cost you about £1.25, and you use about a third of it, a quarter of it per dish, like with fish, chicken, eggs. Excellent with eggs, right? Now, I'm talking it through, I'm going to give you an incredibly good recipe, and then I'm going to give you another one for the bodybuilders or people who need a lot of protein because they work very hard with their physical bodies. Now, I'll show you what to do. You get 4 different capsicums, the red, the purple, the orange, and say the yellow, right? And what you do, so that you get a knife, and you cut this thing out. You take this bit out, okay? And then you cut along the edge there. You just put a knife along here, see? In other words, you remove the top. You get it? In other words, when you look like that, it will look like this, but the top will have been removed. So then you'll be able to take out the green seeds, the white seeds, and so on. You'll be able to take it out. And guess what you do with that? You get some good quality turkey mince, and you cook the turkey mince with red onion, white onion, garlic, ginger, and coriander. You cook it all like that, and when the turkey mince has been fully cooked, you put in the bottom of this, you put a tablespoon of olive oil on the base of it, like in other words to the top. Then you put your mixture of mince and you put it inside that, and you take the top and you put it back on, and that keeps it warm. And then you warm this up, right, in an oven where the inside is kept cooking at a low temperature, but it'll still be enough, and that'll be softened in cooking. You can also put that on the barbecue as well. Now, when that starts to get very soft, you take it off. You've now got the total capsicum like that with the mince inside, with all your onions and so on inside. You put olive oil on top, and then you put it on the table to serve. And then the person who's eating it, they get a knife and they cut through that. They cut through the segments. You see, they cut through the segment like that. They cut this segment here, and then this one and this one, and then the idea beyond with the segment, it comes like an orange. It peels it, and then they eat that segment, and then they cut the next segment and the next segment and the next segment. Or if you want to be fancy, you can cut the segments yourself here, like bit by bit. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 segments here. Inside of it will be the mince, right? It'll be quite cooked, quite well cooked. And then you just serve that, and guess what you put on top? You put homemade mayonnaise, or you put chili sauce. There's many varieties. That is one top recipe. That's for protein, high protein. Now the second recipe is to get a red capsicum, a green capsicum, a orange capsicum, a yellow capsicum, and a purple capsicum. And the idea is you take the top off, like I showed before. You take the top off, this top here. Okay, you take that off, and you chop it up in small pieces, about an inch, right? And you cook it with one red onion, one white onion, one brown onion, and about 2 or 3 chilies, red chilies. You cook it with that. When it's cooked and it's softened, you get 1 ripe mango and 1 ripe pineapple, right? And you slice the mango into chunks. Same with the pineapple. You put it into a Pyrex jar, right? And then you put your capsicums on top. Then you put some extra virgin olive oil with that, a Greek extra virgin or Spanish extra virgin, good quality with glass, like amber glass. You then add some sel de Gueron, and guess what else you put in? Chili. You must put chili. You mix it all up. So the mixture of, you could also add a tablespoon of honey to give you the salt, the sweet and sour experience. So you got all the capsicums cooked, mixed with the sel de Gueron, olive oil, and apple cider vinegar, right, and sea salt, sel de Gueron, right? Mix it all up with the pineapple chopped up, with the mango chopped up. Stir it all up in a salad bowl, right? And you use that as a main course if you like, or you can use it as a salad accompanying a meal of chicken or mince or even red meat. But I don't recommend eating red meat with it unless you do it once a month, okay? But it goes very well with sea bass, with sardines, with tuna, and with cod. Okay, these are the 4 fish that go very well with capsicums. So I hope you enjoyed that, and look forward to getting your feedback on how you made that happen.
Yes, and definitely if you can't or you don't have time to cook the capsicum, you can always still eat it raw.
Yes.
And make it as a salad. You can just chop it finely or add it to your food.
Yes. Some people, having said that, some people, because their digestion is not that good, they may have trouble digesting the raw capsicum. They may. In that case, you just cook it on a steamer till it's a bit soft, and then you cut it, and then you mix. If at that point to help the digestion, you need to add the apple cider vinegar, the extra virgin olive oil, and a sel de Gueron. Okay. Now, when you do that, it will digest a lot better, right? And also, you'll get the same amount of fiber. Now, as an adult, 2 capsicums for when you do the dish is very good. Now, if you want to do it, if you're a really big fellow or big, you want to be fed well, you can have 5 capsicums full of mince, and you will eat it all. It'll be delicious, right? There's nothing better than adding a bit of egg mayonnaise, and you can add your apple cider vinegar, the extra virgin olive oil, and the sel de Gueron. Guerande. You can buy that on Amazon. They'll deliver it in about 3 days. Okay? Enjoy it.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a like, heart, wow, or care emoji, or give us a like on YouTube if you're watching it on that channel later on. Yeah. Till next time, have a great week.
I must add this. I was at a farm shop this afternoon, and no kidding, this woman was in the next behind me. She was about 32, and I was first, right? So I was paying, and she turned around, she looked at me, and then she looked at the checked out lady, and she said, "Look at his skin, wow!" And so I like to assess people properly. So I said to her, you ever guess what my age is? She goes, And she's a scientist, going to be a scientist with food. So she's looking at me, she goes, 51, 52. I went up, 53, up, 55. She got to 65. She goes, no way you're 65. Show me your license or show me your passport. I said, I'm telling you, I'm more than that. Anyway, 70. And then she goes, 75. And I said, right, on the button, almost a bit past 75. She goes, I need to talk to you. You have got the secret to the best skin on a man I've ever seen. He said, you radiate energy. And that's because of the way I've trained myself and the way we eat. She was with me in the car park for about 35 minutes. Anyway, turns out she works for a catering company, making sure that there's no allergy things that go into the packet, the sandwiches and so on. So she was quite fascinated by what I was explaining. Anyway, she's agreed to become a subscriber to our YouTube channel.
Okay.
That's it. So that's how quickly you can build business, by being healthy on the inside, and therefore it shows on the outside.
Great. Okay, so in the comments, I'm also going to put the link to some ebooks that we've written or Ronald's written.
Yes.
And do download it. Do ask for it, and you'll get the ebook.
Yes.
All right. Enjoy and take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.